let's talk about some American ideas that are false, generally speaking. I didn't really know Americans have ideas, but Americans do have ideas, and they're deeply ingrained in the culture. What is one American idea? Well, you have to move out at 16, 17, 18 years old. That's not a universal thing. That's an American idea or a Western idea. We're going to be a little more general. In America, especially, you barely are out of the diapers. Now your parents are kicking you out. Here, go be miserable somewhere out there. Go strive hard and be stressed and ruin your life and be fearful for your survival. Why? Because that's just how it is. In Eastern countries, it's not the way it is, and people are much more stable, much more happier. Like, I'm so grateful for my parents not for kicking me out. It's just not the right thing to do. When it was time for me to leave, go travel somewhere, go explore the world, that's what I did. I'm not lazy. But I'm also not confused and a fool. I thinking I'm gonna go flip hamburgers because I want to play some by myself to sleep with girls. Like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing? That's just embarrassment. So don't do this, okay? If you're an American, if you have children, this is a conditioned idea. Oh, time to move out. You failed as a parent if you want them to move out at 16 or 18 years old because whatever, I don't know, you don't have enough space, or if you want to have sex with your wife or husband and you don't want to make loud sounds or something else, or you don't have enough money to fund your child, your offspring, like, you got to figure it out, okay? And also, if you're a child, you don't have to move out if you don't care to, if you don't want to. If you want to move out, fantastic, go away. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's a little American idea. Oh my God, can you believe what he's saying? He's breaking our American ideas in half, and he's so spoiled, he's so rich, yes, I'm much more fortunate than you, okay? Deal with it. All right, moving on. What else? Actually, perfect. The next American idea is moving on. That's funny. I learned about this from watching this movie, Ten Rings, or Shang-Chi, this guy with 10 rings. Anyways, it's an American idea. Moving on. Some family member passed away. Oh, move on from you. No, that's not how it works. At least not in other cultures. It's not a universal thing. Move on. Move on in terms of you don't want to carry their baggage, but you don't just move on. They're part of your life. And especially if they're so intimate with you, you don't just move on. Time to move on. Time to forget about them. I may be wrong about that one, but anyway, so I thought it was interesting. At least it's very interesting. Third, what's another American idea out there? Making a living. Making a living. This is not an American idea, but I want to explore this. I don't really know what the answer is here. But making a living, that's just funny to me. Hearing this word, making a living. What? How are you making a living? Everybody's making a living. What are you gonna do to make a living? This has to be changed on the planet Earth entirely. We don't have to make a living. Like, you're alive. Are you gonna have to make yourself to be alive? We gotta figure out how people can get funding for just being alive. Like, you're alive, okay, you get food, water, shelter, it's good. It's not just normal and healthcare. That's just okay. We're gonna give you the basics to be alive. You don't have to strive and struggle and be miserable. Like, you have a place to sleep, you have food to eat. Now you go be creative. You want, go do whatever you want. We can make that happen as a human society. Like, for example, we've made universal healthcare in Toronto or in Canada, meaning if I get sick, I don't have to be struggle miserably to pay $10,000 or $100,000 for a little disease that I have. That's just insane in America. America, freaking dislike America. So we can make this happen also, that human beings don't need to strive, flip hamburgers, or do some dirty jobs in order just to meet the basics of being alive. No, I get it, okay? Right now it has to be done. You have to make a living. You have to feed yourself, fund your lifestyle, whatever. That's good. You should fund your lifestyle. But you shouldn't fund food. Like, food should be pretty much universally available at no cost. You get 3 meals a day. If you want to have extraordinary things, then you go figure it out. You go offer some things to people and they'll fix it for you. But food needs to be handled. Food needs to be handled. Water needs to be handled. Shelter needs to be handled, and medicine needs to be handled, and clothing also needs to be handled. It's just a little basics. You got the basics done, go create art, go laugh, go sing, go dance, go do whatever you like. So this is more for human beings, not just America. Next, American idea. Oh, the love of my life. This is also funny. These little love things is funny. I always thought it was very funny hearing love songs on the radio because that's all that you hear. Love, baby, 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 love, love, love. It's like what? Um, you have a mate that you potentially can create offspring with, and that's it. Your life is like, wow, Really? That's how it is? Wow, that's amazing. I thought there were more things, not just a little love, the expression from your heart. I thought there were more dimensions to the human system. No, there's a love and loving my life and the love of my life. And without you, love, baby, I'm gonna. No, no. Love is good. Love is great. Don't get me wrong. Love is fantastic. But love isn't all that there is. Hello? There's much more things here that are love. So, like what? Power. I mean, the heart space is love, but throat chakra is power. This is insight. Solar plexus is maintenance. The sacral chakra is pleasure. The base is survival. There's not just love. Everything is love. Is a black hole love too? Sucking up everything, destroying everything in its sight? It's love. Everything is love. Shut up. You're love. Anyway, so go love yourself. What other American ideas out there? Oh, America. How we love America. Let's see. America, America. Donald Trump is American. Mm, yeah, democracy is kind of an American idea. The what is this called? The little paper that they wrote a long time ago, the amendment, Second Amendment, or whatever amendments that they have, or the Constitution. Yeah, the Constitution, they need to protect the Constitution, but also the Constitution is a piece of paper. They're ideas, yeah, but ideas can be changed, ideas can be improved. And mark my words, the Constitution is irrelevant now. It's irrelevant. You'll see how irrelevant it becomes as the future goes on. Probably not going to be some drastic change in the next few years, but as 30, 40, 50 years go by, the Constitution will become less and less apparent because that's just how it's going to be. So maybe the Constitution will be changed entirely, or maybe the United States will still fund their culture on the Constitution. That will be quite a remarkable miracle. I don't think that's going to happen. But the cycle, what I'm trying to say, the cycle of the United States has been complete. Now something else is going to happen. Either they're going to repeat the same cycle, which would be quite a remarkable miracle. That's unlikely. But now I'm seeing much more influences happening to this country, the United States. The United States is a cool land. All right, let's see if I can think about one more American idea. Oh yeah, there's some fantastic American ideas. Cheeseburgers and hamburgers and breakfast. Hey, you know what the most important thing about breakfast? The most important day of breakfast. Even though you just woke up, your body is naturally invigorated with sleep, and your stomach doesn't want to process food that'll make you feel lethargic and want to go back to sleep. That's the wrong time to eat. You know what you should eat? The most heaviest, disgusting food and filled with suffering. Cheeseburger, hamburger, sausage, bacon, eggs, and juice. Let alone you just eating fatty, greasy, protein-rich food that's dead body parts. Let's just guzzle it down with orange juice. Let's mix some sugar and acidity with it. I'm sure that'll be great for the system, right? Right? No, no. This is coming to my knowledge, my attention recently, that the breakfast scam was exactly that, a scam. The meat industry, the animal suffering business, came to marketers and said, hey, how can we make people eat more sausages and all these things? Oh, let's market it as a very good breakfast thing. Breakfast is the most important part of the day because we pay doctors to say it. And what should you eat? The densest, heaviest, most suffering-filled food in the world, which is animal body parts. Go and eat that. That's an American diet. The American diet at a very large scale also is a huge disaster. That's also an American idea. Eating hamburgers, eating pizza, cheese pizza, that has pig's body parts on top of it as flavorings. They call it flavorings. Hey, take a dead pig and sprinkle it all over my pizza. That's good. No, you're confused. What else is a American idea? Oh yeah, shooting things. I have a BB gun. Okay, maybe I shouldn't even show it on my camera, but it's cool. You can hear it. It's very nice. It's very realistic looking. It's very cool. They all have these little pew-pews, and you get on their property, they have the right to pew-pew you. Like, that's crazy. I mean, they don't have the right, but in some states, I think they do. You should be... There is... What's the right word? There is... The right balance is needed. If somebody has a pew-pew and you have a pew-pew, okay, you have the right to probably do some things to them. because they're going to do things to you. But if somebody's going on your land, just walked on your land, you don't have the right to pew pew them. Like, hello. Anyways, the whole culture is a little bit mad with pew pews. They have pew pew situations happening in malls and schools every year, and they still want to protect their pew pews. Yeah, more pew pews. That's what we need. We need more people with pew pews because that's how it's going to go. In Australia, there was some horrific event with pew pews a long time ago, and the government's like, okay, that's it. That's the last time. And everybody's like, all right, we get it. And everybody hand in their pew pews. Since then, no pew pew situations happened. The criminals have pew pews. I'm sorry for saying pew pews so often. The criminal have these little handheld devices, but they're doing criminal activities. So if you're caught in the crosshair, that's too bad, so sad. But usually they're taking care of each other. They're cleaning themselves off. Sometimes, in rare cases, something bad can happen. But the amount of deaths from pew pews in countries like Canada and the United States is far lower because the citizens don't have access to this. It's crazy. Like, what is the design of a pew pew? It's literally that. What is the design of a knife? For you to chop carrots with and eat nice peanut butter jelly sandwiches. So it's a thing devised for you to end people's lives. It's not good. That's a little American idea. Hey, protect our little thing, protect. You know, when the little Constitution was founded, they had muskets. And they don't want to take the muskets away because the government could get a little bit overpowered. But now you have automatic machine guns and all these things. It's like, probably not the same thing, buddy. I wonder if the founding fathers would think, yeah, this is good, this is right. I don't know, whatever. So the pew pew is an American idea. What else is an American idea? Well, the American dream. Oh, if you come here and if you... Oh, litigation is an American dream. Litigation. Hey, sue everybody. If somebody does something wrong, like Logan Paul, I'm sure by me even saying this, he's probably going to sue me. Just sue them. Oh my God, that's just like, you're the weakest human being in the world, like this particular individual is, by suing people. Logan Paul. Hey, if you don't like something that I'm doing or saying something that I like, I'm going to sue you, financially cause you consequences. I was threatened with lawsuits by 2 individuals. One of them was very severely mentally not there. So that's an American idea. Not everybody does this. Not everybody has a law culture or a sue culture. Somebody does something wrong. Oh, I'm going to get a big payday because I'm going to sue them. Like, buddy, you're not doing... That's just not right. What else is an American idea? Military. They're a strong military. USA, USA. I mean, that's kind of cool. Keeps people not invading you. But that's the thing, needs to be changed on the planet. Like, why are we doing this? We're all just human beings, and we have these little stupid... I mean, I get it. It kind of makes sense, but these imaginary borders... Yeah, this is not going to go anytime soon. Wars. Like, why are we having wars? Like, buddy, can you not really fix your situation? You have to go and have people go fight for you and do the horrendous things for you? Like, oh, you really messed up if you're doing that. Really messed up big time. Both countries. What else is an American idea? I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else to say. Flag's an American idea, you know, having your flag and nationality. They're very nationalistic people, Americans. Oh, I'm an American. Except when they were traveling during the time of America invading lots of countries, then they didn't want to be associated with their land. They put on Canadian flags on their backpacks. I thought that was funny. But the reason why I have a Canadian flag is because of nationalism and because to communicate the right things. And yes, I am part of this group because it's just how it works right now. Not because it's the ultimate thing. It's not. It's just some stupid little concept, some stupid little flag. But I'm here and I need to support it. And for whatever it's worth, I need to have this. So anyways, that's it. That's in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Go to my website, shivakailash.com. Buy yourself some spiritual beads if you want to become more spiritual. Buy yourself a third eye crystal if you want to enhance your perception center. Buy yourself my my online product, which is one of the best videos I've ever made, energetically speaking. And buy one-on-one coaching with me. I promise you, it'll change your life. I'll change your life. I have the energy to do so. You'll thank yourself for all of eternity by working with me. So, see you later. Peace.